Coaches, Dr. Sella here. We're going to discuss triple option perimeter blocking in the spread and the flex formations. So that's what we're covering here in this video. Here's what you need to know. The A-back has number 3. The receiver has number 4. That's the bottom line. So let's repeat this again. Write it down if you'd like. The A-back has number 3. The receiver has number 4. So let's do the count. In the spread formation, number 1 is the defender touching the tackle. Number 2 is the next man past him. If there's a corner and there's no play side safety, but he's in the middle of the field, he's number 3. So what happens is the receiver is going to sprint in front of the corner, and when he's a yard in front of him, he's going to throw his hands and vertically knock him back. The A-back's going to step with his inside foot first, and he's going to block the mic. If the mic is canceled or disappears, he's going to go block number 3. This is what's called a load scheme. And you can have the A-back say, lion, 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 before he makes the block. That's what Paul Johnson had his A-backs do. Now, the flex formation. Same alignment. We've got number 1 touching the tackle, number 2 past him. We got the corner right here. Safety's in the middle of the field. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So what happens is the A-back has number 3. Tries to get his left knee through his crotch, left hand to the stomach, toes north. Takes 3 flat steps, steps to 45 degrees, and then left knee through the crotch, left hand to the stomach, toes north. The A-back is the load player, and he goes lion, lion, lion. And he's going to step with his inside foot first, and he's going to get his left knee through the crotch of the mic, left hand to the stomach, toes north. If he's blocked or he disappears, the receiver will go to number 4 and use the same technique. So, real simple. A-back has 3. Receiver has 4. In flex, nothing changes. Okay, so we've covered the load scheme. Now we're going to get to the arc scheme. All right, so we're in the spread formation. Number 1's the defender touching the tackle. Number 2's the defender past him. Now, if you have a play side safety in a corner, the corner becomes number 3. The play side safety becomes number 4. So the receiver is going to take 3 steps off the ball, step at 45 degrees, get his left knee through the crotch, left hand to the stomach, toes north. The A-back's going to take 3 flat steps, step at 45 degrees. He's going to trap number 3 with his right forearm, helmet to the left, drive him out of bounds. If he can get his left knee through his crotch, it's even better because then the sideline belongs to the ball carrier and there's nobody left. If number 3 aligned on top of the receiver would collision him and then step at a 45-degree angle to get to him, and then the A-back would simply trap him. Okay. Now, flex formation. Here's what happens in the flex formation. You got 1 and 2 here. You got the play side corner, play side safety. The corner's number 3, safety's number 4. So the receiver is going to break outside and get his left knee through the crotch, left hand to the stomach, toes north on number 4. If number 2 can grab the receiver, then the receiver would go underneath it and use the same technique. A-back's going to take 3 flat steps, step at 45 degrees, right forearm, helmet to the left, drive him out of bounds. If he can get his left knee through his crotch, it's even better because then there's a lot of grain outside of that. So basically, we just covered 3, which is a load situation, and cover 2 and 4. If he presses him and spread, that's cover 2. Makes no difference. It's still, he's number 3 and he's number 4 in the count. The great thing about double flex is it pretty much forces him to be cover 2 because he's got to be the alley player, the run support player. All right, one other situation. You don't see this much, but in this Happy Harry high school land, you might see this. Okay, we got a situation where there's no safety. So you go spread formation, and there's no safety. But here's the defender touching the tackle. Here's the next man past him. Then you got the next man past him and then him. Okay, well, it's pretty simple. If there's no safety, the receiver can run to the end zone because he's got to cover him. Because there's no safety. And then if he doesn't cover him, you just throw him the next play and you score 6 points and let the band play. The A-back's got to block number 3. Not going to lie, it's a tougher block, but guess what? You always got zone kick to run because you can just kick him and run underneath it. That's advanced stuff. But here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the A-back takes 3 flat steps, steps to 45 degrees, looks to get his left knee through his crotch, left hand to the stomach, toes north. Then when you go to the flex formation, you bring the receiver 3.5 feet away from the tackle. He'll take 3 flat steps, step at 45 degrees, and look to get his left knee through his crotch. He'll take 3 flat steps, step at 45 degrees, and try to get his left knee through his crotch. So the bottom line is basically no high safeties, play side safety, or really 2 high safeties, and a single high safety. Those are the real situations, but the bottom line is perimeter blocking on the triple option out of spread and flex. The A-back has number 3. The receiver has number 4. A-back has number 3. Receiver has number 4. If number 3 is in the middle of the field on a spread, well, let me get to it here. They'll load it. So that's that. Okay, so we've covered everything. If you've got any questions on how to run Army and Navy's offense the right way the first time, you want to become a client, call me. 570-332-0265. 570-332-0265. With the Triple Option Football Academy and Triple Option Football Academy camps, you are going to run the triple option offense the right way the first time. Put your career in my hands. I'm going to go watch the national championship right now. So, God bless. Talk soon.